Hey folks, welcome back to Trailmakers, where I have taken our previous helicopter build and made a few changes. Oops. Well, aside from slamming into the drone there, I've made a few changes. I've removed almost all of the body to make it as lightweight as possible. And then I've also adjusted the balance so that we can be sure that it continues to function as it has in the past. So the idea here was to make the new build as light as possible. There's a couple other changes I want to make before we take this out there, and what I want to try to do is find one of those really heavy blocks and try to use that. As you can see, I've removed most of the body, so that got rid of a lot of weight. We're down to 185 kilograms, with the same amount of power available, however. Now, that being said, we may need to remove 2 of these so that we can afford 2 more blades or 2 more sets of helicopter engines, depending on how things play out when we find one of those heavy deals. Alternatively, we may need to hunt down some more power cores. So obviously I've also painted this thing a nice red color with a little bit of a black highlight where it's not yellow. And yeah, this is the new version or the new build. I'm calling this the SCRAWNYCOPTER. And there was one change I did not want to make off camera, because all this is mostly cosmetic and just basic design, removing blocks to get the weight down. But I want to change the way the forward and backwards things work, and I want to do that with one of our new blocks. I did also make my way up to that sky island and collect the rest of those logic and sensor blocks. So we have those available. So what I'd like to do is try to use the logic blocks here, and the idea is, instead of having these with 160% width, I'd like to put them up to 180 so that it automatically stabilizes our pitch as well as our roll. But that would mean that I can't drive forward at all. So that's where the logic blocks are going to come in. So we're going to put these both to 180, right? And let's just save that. And let me go ahead and put this on 4 now. Let's go ahead and save that. So now, when we launch this thing, it should stabilize itself and go straight upwards, right? So it's not pitching and it's not rolling. It's automatically stabilized. But if I try to push forward, it counterbalances. And I guess it does still sort of work. Actually, I guess I don't need the logic blocks then. So what I had been planning to do was use the and not blocks. So the idea was, right, the way this works is that when the device pitches forward and the blue wedge comes around over to the chevron here, the forward thing pitches forward, or the forward thruster starts firing to pitch us back up to be stable, right, so that the nose isn't falling down. And the idea was that I would engage that based on this sensor, and not this being activated by me manually. So that if I wanted to push up, if I wanted to push the nose down, this would no longer activate because it would not have both the sensor and the logic key for this not being manually activated. In other words, the idea was that this would auto-stabilize unless I was deliberately pitching it forward with the stick. But it seems like I don't really need that. These aren't strong enough to counteract my basic momentum. So, I guess we're just going to go flying up to the sky here and look for a super huge, super heavy block and see whether this helicopter is strong enough to lift it. So the nice thing here is, because of the auto stabilization on the pitch, now we can go straight up. We also rise a lot faster without all that extra weight. Oh, hold on. Something went wrong here. These should not be firing manually. Yes, we need to get rid of that. The side ones should not be firing manually at all. Need to get rid of that. So they should only fire when the stabilization kicks in. As for these ones, yeah, they're still correct. I don't quite know what happened with the side ones, but they were on the default, which is the same as the trigger that makes the rotors go. Anyway, now we should be able to head straight up, and you'll notice we climb very quickly now because we're not spending any of our lift force pushing ourselves forward or to the side or whatever. We still have our tractor beam ready to go. This will put that just a little bit above the feet. And yeah, so the island there, I've completely cleaned out. I got all of the little blocks that were there. That included the end block, the ore block, the XOR, the and. I think there was an and not. Not sure. But now we're gonna go. Oops! Oh no, that's not good. Well, how much did we lose there? We lost the top propeller. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, we're. I shouldn't have slammed directly into that sky island, and I did. So we're gonna have to do this climb again. That's unfortunate. So what did I slam into? That one? All right. So let me turn myself towards this a little bit. We can yaw here with our third engine. That's the third helicopter engine in there. And then we can pitch forward and move ourselves this way. Get some forward motion going. And then just stabilize out. Let ourselves stabilize out. So again, I'm not touching the stick at all here. I am only pulling the trigger, and all the stabilization is automated now, which is fantastic. So, like I said, I've cleared out that island. We're going to go to some of these other ones and take a look around, see what we can find. I'm looking for a super heavy block to see how much lift capacity we actually have. So there should be something around here somewhere. There's a big one. There's a big boy right there. I'm not sure about these two islands on screen. I don't see any blocks, but there's certainly one over here. Yeah, one problem with the yawing mechanism here is that it does get a little bit of momentum going. All right. We also don't fall very fast, especially in this lightweight craft. The stabilization has the side effect of almost acting like a hover, even when the helicopter blades are not engaged. So we're kind of hovering in midair here, which is going to make us need to pitch straight down in order to fall. But let's make our way over here. Yeah, this is working out pretty well. Okay, so this is a very, very big boy. All right. I guess we gotta get turned around again. Make our way over there. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and land and drive up to it. I learned that last time. That's kind of a better way to do things. So we'll land right here. Swap over. Drive up to the big one. And get ourselves in position. Oh, that's interesting. That tree is floating in midair. We'll try to, we'll see if we can lift one of these huge blocks. So this is, I think, about as big as they come. I think this is, yeah, this is the spaceship cockpit. So we needed this anyway. All right, let's get lined up here and see if we have enough lift. Okay, so we're attached to it. I do not have enough lift. Okay. So what can I do? Where is it? Why didn't it reset? There it is. Okay. So we are going to need to make some changes to get enough lift. I think if we get two more pairs of helicopter blades, we can make this happen. I think. Let's reset that. Why is it rolling? Huh. Now, when we first approached it, it was like stationary. Where is it down here? Is it going to roll off the island entirely? It's trying to. Where is it trying to go? All the way down? Oh, there's another power core. We might grab that. Looks like it might stabilize here. All right, let's switch over and let's take a look. We're gonna need 2 more helicopter blades. So the naive approach, right, would be to grab these and then grab this and this and just clone this up, right? So now we got a super high stack. And actually, we're at 12 of 13, so I don't even need to change anything else. We can try this and see if it works. I'm not sure if the force is mitigated by having other blades underneath it. In other words, would we get more force having these separated laterally, like along the sides or or you know, along the length of the vehicle, or will this just like give us extra lift? I don't actually know. Let's see. It definitely feels bouncy. The problem now is that I'm not going to be able to get in there. So let's reset it and see if we can pick it up top. Oh, it's very, very, very zippy in terms of vertical lift. All right, let me get positioned here. So we'll kind of go like this. And just inch forwards. Just a little bit. And then sink down once it's centered. And see if we can pick it up. Okay. Once again, I'm trying to play in the dark here. I might cut the video depending on how this plays out. It is tough to like do fine adjustments to the movement. Let me try this again. Oh, now it's rolling for some reason. All right, stay still. Okay. Well, that's not it. I'm not sure we have enough lift here. I don't know why it keeps rolling away just because I'm close to it. It's like it's like it rolls in response. It's like physics doesn't apply to it until I arrive, and then can I get to it? No. Parts of this game are a little frustrating, I must admit. It's completely dark, and the thing rolls when it's not supposed to, so I'm really struggling right now. How far away do I have to get before the respawn will not set me up right next to it where I have this problem? Okay, there we go. So for some reason it rolls if I'm near it at spawn, but if not, then it's stable. I don't know. Let's try this again. Ah. Okay, this looks promising. No, I just... Can I get it? Can I get it off? I think the problem is it's not centered. Like, if I got it perfectly centered directly on top, maybe it would work. Even then, I don't think so. Oh, hold on. I've just realized also. I lost my extra engines because I forgot to save. Alright, let's try that again. We'll have to save it here because we're swapping back and forth between vehicles. Hang on, I did something wrong. So select all of the wings, then select engine 1, engine 2. Copy up. What just happened? Come on. All right. Copy up and save. Okay. So this is the four engine helicopter. Let's see. All right, I want to get right on top of it. Come on. Oh, hold on. Well, we're gonna have trouble stabilizing. But if we can get it to some kind of ground, if we can safely lower it to some kind of ground that has... Hold on. Now we're getting there. Okay. All right. So it's not easy, but we might actually be able to get this somewhere. The weight is a huge problem. I can't really steer. All I can do is fall slowly. Stabilization is... Yeah, the pendulum effect is brutal right now. Alright, let me see if I can get it over here. Okay. Well, that's about the best I can do, and it's probably about to roll off somewhere. Let me see if I can grab it before that. Okay, all right. So now where do we take it? I'd like to... Let me get it somewhere stable. Like this. Still kind of rolling. There's a thing over there, but it's... Can I get... There's a collection mechanism over there as well. I don't know if I want to leave it, but I need to go scout if I can get over here. Okay, I can cross this. Can I get to... I think I can. Yeah, it looks like I can get over here. Okay. Let's go back and grab it. Yeah, we should be able to get this with the truck, no problem. All right. Okay. Our front wheels are off the ground. Meaning we can't, hold on. We can't steer. Oh, I want to get this before it rolls too far. Okay. All right. Nice, we've actually got it lifted off the ground. All right, so now we just follow this trail, or this path we found. Nice and slowly, nice and carefully. So the helicopter with 4 sets of blades is not enough strength to lift this thing. We probably need 8. And with that amount of mass, it's going to be a stone copper-plated bee to maneuver in the air. We probably want to build a custom like ship that, for something like this, what we really want is something that moves the entire giant heavy block to be at the center of mass of the vehicle, right? So we build like a giant square frame that would go around something like this with helicopters, helicopter engines at the corners, and some sort of steering mechanism. Maybe we can make that work. But at least we managed to get this down and collect it. It was kind of like, you know, 10 parts luck, but looks like we're going to get it done, and we're going to collect the spaceship cockpit here.
This block is a crucial part of your spaceship.
Okay, not bad, not bad. So, I think I'm going to take a break here and wait for the sun to come out. And when we come back, we'll go around exploring some more. I think we'll keep the 4 sets of blades, because this thing is going to be great for anything less heavy than what we just picked up. So yeah, we'll see in a bit. And we're back with some sunlight to work with. Let's take a quick look at where we are. We've got 2 pieces of salvage here, one on the ground and another on the ground as well. So let's go pick those up here in Rosewood. Looks like we've got one over here. Let's see what we can find. Okay, it's up on a little bit of something. Hey, it's a power core. But with the tractor beam, we can easily grab that. I gotta say, I'm super happy that I found the tractor beam as early in the playthrough as I did, because it's made a lot of these much, much easier. Anyway, there's another power core.
This power core is required for your spaceship.
And the other one is just a little bit to our left somewhere. Maybe inside this little, yeah, inside this little trio of rocks. Fortunately, our little go-kart here, our little ATV, can fit. Concrete wall dispenser. Now, what is that? Is that like the block dispenser? The metal can dispenser or whatever? The metal crate dispenser. Let's experiment with that. Let's see what that does. We have the tank cannon. Concrete wall dispenser. A block that dispenses concrete walls. All right. Let's turn this off for now. And see what the concrete wall dispenser does. Oh. Oh my. Okay. That did something I didn't quite understand. I think we need to move it forward, possibly? Sure, let's try that. Oh, I didn't mean to save that. Oh well. Okay. Now, will those serve as ramps? No, okay. I suppose depending on how you put them down. Let's see, I think this is upside down or sideways or something. Let's try that. Huh. Yeah, it's spawning inside, it's spawning surrounding the block, which is causing us to blow sideways here. I'm not quite sure which way is up. Okay, so it kind of drops it. Okay, it kind of drops it below it. Would be the way that that you would use it, I guess. So it would look something like this, and then if you moved it up, right? So you could do, you could, yeah, you could drop them like that and make little barriers. That's now stuck inside the thing. Okay, I don't know why you would, like, what would you want this for? I suppose if you were very careful about it, you could make a kind of a ramp to jump off of if you positioned it just right. But you need more height and probably a little bit more width as well. So if you had something like this, it's still like why does it have FML on it? They've all got graffiti. It's still spawning it like around the the concrete walls are appearing surrounding the block. Like it's co-locating them. I guess if you're moving backwards or sideways or something. Yeah, actually, hold on. Let's rotate this whole thing. Just grab this, and then rotate it like this. This might unbalance the vehicle, but... also, I'm noticing that it's not despawning. I've got quite a few of these, but like you could do like this. Well... You could try to make kind of a wall. Man, that is a lot of concrete blocks. All right, let's get rid of this nonsense for now. Let's get rid of all this and reset our design back in place. So we want to be able to turn this on. And save. Okay. So we're back to our original vehicle here, but there's nothing left on this part of the island. Let's go back across and check out these three. So we got one that's available, that's available. This one we might need the copter for, although it looks like there's a little ramp here that we can drive up. All right, let's go see what those other three pieces are. As we leave behind the litter of a couple dozen concrete wall blocks. Right off the bat, I see a little piece of gold over here. We'll pick that up. I think we might have enough for another cosmetic piece. Let me check here. What do we have? We have 1,800? Yeah, these accessories are 1,000 each. Some of them are more like these are 5,000, 1,500. So there's different values here. Tone generator we have. Boombox, rewarded for deftly flying through rings of fires. These must unlock on the racetrack game mode. We've got rims. Swirling rim, fidget rim, sun rims, spike wheel caps. We've got bumpers, facial features. I did unlock, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I did unlock, oh, some lights could be nice too. These are 3,000 each. Some details. Exhaust. Okay. I don't know if you guys noticed, but yeah, we've picked up the spaceship cockpit. We've got the OR, XOR, distance sensor, speed sensor, altitude sensor. All right, so we only have and, or, and XOR. We don't have a not gate or an and not gate. But we could do, maybe we could make things work with XOR. Output if all input is not 0. So maybe we could have done what I was thinking about with this too. But yeah, we're not going to gain a whole lot of coins in this game mode. Most of them are in the other game mode. Actually, I think we need to go up this promontory here. I think there's one up here. Yeah, there's one of those exploding power cores. All right, so for this, we actually need the truck because we need to be able to gently lift it off the ground and make sure we don't jostle it. And that actually takes me to something I was trying to say earlier. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I unlocked the horns. I unlocked the horns there, the one accessory, to throw that on. All right. Let's carefully pull this off of its little pedestal. It's a spoiler. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, we've lifted it off. We can lift it up to avoid any jostling. So this is an explosive block. It's going to be very fragile, so we're going to carefully drive down and deliver it. I think, given our suspension and the height off the ground, we can go a little bit faster than we normally would, but we might, if we're not careful, we might blow it up, so... Like here, this transition here, I'm going to brake and just go as slowly as possible. Okay, and then I think we can speed up a little bit for the rest of this. Spoiler! You can make a real fast vehicle there without the jets that I have on the wall crawler. That could be really fun. Okay, let's take this over and collect this. We'll slow down for this transition. Okay, don't hit the trees. Oh no! I've left myself an impenetrable maze of blocks. Oh, I really screwed myself here. I think we can come in through the bush and deliver it this way. Okay. Now, can I pick up these blocks? I wonder if I can move these. No, these aren't attracted. So I've left myself a hideous problem here. I guess I could reload the game and get rid of them, but why not leave them, right? Make it more interesting, make it more of a challenge. Let's head back over to the other side of the island and grab a couple more blocks. I think I'm actually going to provides downward force according to airflow. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to put one more engine on here, just because it's a little bit slow, and with the downward force, we can afford it. Where's my center of mass right now? I think I removed the weight block here, and I put another engine in its place. Oh, because how heavy are they? 25 kilograms, and the weight block is 30. So this should still function pretty well. And we should be able to get a little bit more speed going. I guess I could throw the spoiler on there too. I don't really need it with the down thrusters though. See, now we're getting some real speed going. All right, what do we have over here? Another explosive block. Okay. Oh, and a bumblebee with some gold. All right, let's pick this up carefully. I don't know what it is, but we're going to grab it. Straight suspension. Okay, a different kind of suspension than the one we already have. Let's get that. Now we've lifted it a little bit off the ground, but not a huge amount. This one might be trickier than the other one. Let's see. Yeah, okay, yeah. That didn't work. Let's see. The rear one is actually probably the better one to go with here. What is that noise? Let me just rebuild this. Yeah, something is making a weird noise. All right. Okay, that's pretty high off the ground. My suspension springs are giving me some weird noise here. Okay, we lucked out there. That bump easily could have destroyed this thing. Let's take it nice and carefully here. All right, this incline's going to be rough. Yikes. Okay. All right, so we need to lift it even higher. I think I can make that happen. Why is that? Oh, that's what the noise is, because I'm riding on a rim. How did my tires get blown up? I've never seen that before. Do you see this? My rear tires got popped. It's still making that noise, though, for some reason. I don't know what that is. Huh. And we're already losing the light, too. All right. So I'm going to do something real simple here, which is that I'm just going to turn... I'm going to turn probably this one upside down. What happened there? I missed part of it. All right. We get these, and then I need these two as well. All right, so let's rotate it. Probably a block here will do the trick. Like that. Yeah. Okay, and then we take these again. And move them down like this. Okay. I'm not going to save this. We're just going to use this as a temporary vehicle. Just to get this one piece. Let's go ahead and acquire it. Okay, that didn't work. I think it's too high now. Let me try... Okay, now we've got it. And now we can lift it up. So the only question is whether we can... Okay, alright. Alright, so now it's nice and high. Now we should be able to maneuver here. I think. This incline's still going to be the hardest part. But it should lift it up as our nose lifts. And we should be okay here. Straight suspension, huh? Alright, let's take this nice and slow. Okay. All right. I think we're good. We've still got the maze of concrete blocks over here to get through. So we know how to do that. We'll come around from the far side through the bush. All right. There's the straight suspension unlocked. And that just leaves us with one piece on this island, this piece here, which we're gonna go find out what it is now. Well, that was entertaining. I wonder if it's another explosive block. Oh, it is. And this one we're going to need the SCRAWNYCOPTER for. All right, let's see if we can make it happen. We're kind of going in the right direction here. Went too far. All right, let's land. Let's try to set ourselves up in the right location here. Yeah, the copter's great except for like very fine movements. I might try to make a better vehicle at some point in the future, but for now, if we can just get it, if we can get it to the ground up there without exploding, we're gonna be fine. Come on. There we go. Okay, we got it. It's a power core. All right, now we just take it over here. So setting it down gently is going to be the very difficult challenge here. Okay, I've lowered the tractor. All right, let's move over towards the collection point as light runs out here tonight. I'll start falling down here. Now, I'm not going to try and get it directly into the thing. I'm just going to get it near. Okay, I can't quite see what I'm doing. I need to lower it down gently without falling. I really don't want to bang into a tree here. Oh, no, oh. I thought that was the ground. It was the tree. All right, gently, gently. I can't drop it very far. I don't know why I'm spinning so much. I can't see the ground. Ah, I couldn't see the ground. God damn it. Can we go back to where it was? All right, let's try that again. It doesn't help that day lasts for like 5 minutes in this game, and then the night kicks in and it's 45 minutes long. Okay, we've got it. All right, all we need to do is get it on the ground. Gently. I can't see anything! God damn it, it's so dark. All right, get out of the trees, please. All right. I can't tell where the ground is. All right, hold on. Of course. All right, let's make a change here. First of all, let's get some light so I can see what the hell I'm doing. We want these as low to the ground as possible, so I think something like this could work. Which way is that facing? That's good. Okay, so there's some light, and we'll do the same thing at the back. Although no, we need a different approach at the back. Let's see. We can do something like this. Yeah, that'll work. We don't need that many. We just need enough that we can kind of see when we're approaching the ground. That should be fine, actually. And I might even just... That's not going to be a huge amount of weight, right? That's 6 of these. They're 1.6 kilograms each. Yeah, that's not going to change anything. And I think since we're not doing heavy lift at the moment, I'm also going to get rid of the extra 2... The extra 2 helicopter blades here. We can always put them back pretty easily if we need them. All right. Let's try this. Ah! That blew up. Really? No. Ah! No, 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 no. Oh, come on. God damn, the friggin' trees. All right, let's go for... Is there an easier one somewhere? Is there a better one? Without the trees and the massive array of concrete blocks that I left there? I think there's an easier one over by the starting beach. All right, let's see if we can find a better one to go for. Yeah, one of the ones over there should be easier to fly through. Let's try that. The one on the beach over there looks good. I do need some way to shut off the stabilization because I can't get any forward momentum here. There we go, like this. All right, so we got to fly it into the recovery area. It's not going to be easy. Okay. Gotta go gently here. And we have to not hit the buoy itself. So we need to be as stationary as possible. And not hit trees and stuff. Thank you very much. All right, this is going to be tricky. I can't let it hit the ground. And I can't slam into the drone either. Come on, just a little bit, just a little bit. Hey, all right. Okay. God damn, that one was annoying. Oh, that was really annoying. So, yeah, those power cores, man. Those explosive blocks. Airlifting them is not going to be easy anytime. And especially not in the dark. But our lighting solution helps me at least figure out how close I am to the ground. I wonder if on a flat like this, if I could have safely dropped it, like, you know what I mean? Like right... Yeah, I probably would have exploded again. Like there's just enough margin of error to be able to fly underneath one of these drones and into the delivery area. There's just enough margin of error to be able to do it. All right, well, the journey continues. That's going to be it for this time. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Josaway Plays Trailmakers. We'll be back with more block exploration, recovery, and frustration in the next episode. Until then, as always, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below the video. Give me any tips or advice on builds or ideas for how would you have recovered that, you know? What would you have done to get it back? Maybe you would have used an entirely different approach to retrieve that. I'd love to hear about it. Anyway, we'll see you in the next one. Take care.